We are live on YouTube. As I said, this is our 6th session. So we are still trying to figure things out. Do know that we're going live on Facebook at the facebooklive.com. And feel free to find any things that might help you. I use blocks sometimes. I use a strap, especially today. If you do not have a strap, then just go ahead and nice hand towel or anything, the old t-shirts, anything to meet the distance, because we're going to be opening up the chest and the heart. And sometimes our hands, I like to call them little dinosaur hands, don't reach back behind us. But we're going to get started here with a meditation now that Billy has settled in, and we are. Let me double check with my producer. We are all set to go on both channels. So come onto your mat, come onto the rug, set a towel down, whatever it takes for you to find that connection with yourself today. And we're going to get started in a seated pose, so make sure that you are grounded through both sitting bones. You can also use a bolster, a little pillow under you. You can cross your legs however you want. You can lotus, stack them on top of each other, fire log. Just find yourself now to come into stillness here. We're going to start by hugging our shoulders up and back. Let's find that movement 2 more times. One more inhale. And full exhale. Billy, can you please just let her out then? Yep. Thank you. Once you're ready, reverse the movement. Now the shoulders hug in and up around. Billy's being a little problematic again, which I don't understand. We went for a run this morning, so maybe she got a little too much action, huh? If you're ready for stillness, then go ahead and find your shoulders to hug towards one another. This time, our palms are going to be face up. Just release them gently on top of the knees. Allow those fingertips to curl up. Allow your shoulders to melt back away from the ears as you shine your chest forward. Now, here we want to allow the belly to grow long. So if you're sucking in your belly, let it go. Allow the full inhale to expand the belly, expand the chest. Imagine you just had a big feast. And once you're ready to exhale, allow your jaw to come wide. And settle in here. Allow yourself a couple seconds here to arrive. If you haven't already, go ahead and close your eyes and bring that intention inward. Allow the noises to fade away. Allow the movement slowly to ripple into stillness. Allow and trust that your sitting bones will keep you grounded. On your next inhale, imagine that you're growing tall through the crown of your head. Gain length here. On your full exhale, I'm going to ask you to sigh it out. Let it go. Beautiful. Anytime a thought enters in your mind, inhale, accept it. And as you exhale, allow it to exit along with the stale air. Let it go. We're going to take a quick scan of our body to see where we're holding any tension this morning. Starting by the crown of our heads, working our way to our brow. Full inhale. And full exhale, release any tension right next to the eyes. Eyelids grow heavy. Full inhale as you breathe in through your nostrils. Maybe even stretch your side lips up towards the eyes. Open your mouth wide, release your jaw, side out. Next inhale, feel how that air passes through your throat. Maybe as your throat vibrates as you restrict the inhale a little bit more. Exhale, loose lips. Let it out. Full inhale, feel your shoulders peel up towards your ears. And full exhale as your shoulder blades hug towards one another and settle in. Now, full inhale to the core, the belly grows long, let it expand. Full exhale, pull that navel up and back. Exhale. Full inhale, grounding through your sitting bones and gaining length through the spine. Imagine you're pressing away. Exhale, ground down. Stay in stillness here. Breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold at the very top for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the empty lungs for 2, 1. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, match your inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Match 3 seconds. 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3. Just a little bit more. Pause. And slowly exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. And exhale. Pause. Last breath. Full inhale. Full lion's breath. Exhale if you like. Stick out your tongue. Let it out. Once you are ready, twinkle your toes. Spark those fingertips. Create fists with your hands and then open them up wide. Find the distance amongst your finger webbing. Go ahead. Allow your fingertips now to curl up, twinkle up. And exhale. On your next inhale, allow your legs to slowly grow long. And on your exhale, slowly try to reach your toes. Tuck your chin, shake your head out, let it go. Then slowly stack each vertebrae very slowly. Take your time, there is no rush. Beautiful. Invite your eyesight if you like at this moment. Go ahead and flex your toes, flex your heels, create some movement at the wrist. Even feel free to bend in your knees and gently hug them in towards the chest. Rock onto your heels, rock onto your toes as you peel those heels off the mat. And maybe once you're ready, hug opposite full as you tuck in your chin, forehead to knee. At this moment, I'd like you to bring your intention, your reason for showing up to the mat, to your forefront, to your mind. Feel free to explore movement, rocking side to side, rocking forward and back, maybe creating circles. Explore here. Once you have sealed your intention, add a full inhale. Fill your lungs completely. Breathing is restricted. And as you exhale, hug in your chest towards the knees a little bit tighter. Maybe rock onto your toes. Once you're ready, ground down through the full sole of the foot and go ahead and allow the knees to open up. Find the soles of the feet to press into one another, and the heels can be as close to the pelvic floor or as far as allows. Now remember, it's not about the depth, but it's about the releasing the tension off the hips here. So make sure your spine is upright. Press the soles of the feet into one another and gently apply very small pressure to the end of the knees, to the inside of the knees, I should say. This may be enough for you. Or you may want to grasp your hands around your feet. Peel the soles of the feet open with the thumb. As you engage the elbows to press right into the knees, allow your chest to dive forward here. Wherever you are taking your butterfly pose, please remember, nice full inhale to gain length, and nice full exhale to gain a little bit of depth. Go ahead, close your eyes, feel that movement. It is very small, centimeters wide sometimes, but trust me, that is all we need. Now, if you haven't already, tuck your chin and drop your head, let it come heavy. Two more full inhales, let me hear them. Beautiful, matching exhale, let it go. One more for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let it go. Our next inhale, we're going to root to rise as we let loose of the bind and stack each vertebrae on top of one another. Come into a seated position at the center of our bodies. Now, we're going to go ahead and allow our feet to swing to the right as we come onto our shins. Tops of the feet are pressed into the mat. Release those glutes right onto the heels. Beautiful. Shoulders peel up and back. Once you're ready, inhale, arms reach up only. Reach the torso up towards the sky, maybe eyesight follows. Exhale, draw line through heart center. Engage your breath. Tuck your chin. Inhale, arms reach up just like that. Gain length, gain space. Feel your limbs reaching up. And exhale, feel the right hand press into the left. Oh, so gently. Feel that heart center, right where the right presses into the left. Equally. Once you're ready, inhale, arms reach up this time. Invite the hips to stack on top of the knees. Look up, press those hips forward. And exhale, very gently release the hips on top of the knees. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, arms reach up. Join those hips, press those hips forward, shine them forward. And exhale, draw line through heart center as you dip your hips. One last time, inhale, arms reach up. Press those hips up and forward. This time, listen carefully. Invite the hands to clasp at your webbing and bring your hands right behind your head. We're gonna twist, finding that exhale as we twist to the right side of the room. And inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left side of the room. Inhale through center. Feel free to stay here or find cactus arms if this feels better for you. Exhale. Inhale, find your way through center over to the left side. One more set. Feel free to stay here or reach for opposite elbow back behind you. Exhale. Inhale through center and exhale. Beautiful. Find your way through center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, find your hands to reach forward, hinging at the hips. Release your hands down onto the mat and find yourself into a tabletop. Now, allow yourself some time here to explore. Those of you who have joined the practice, you might be quite acquainted with the tabletop for now. So invite any movement, maybe rocking your hips back towards your heels. Walk your hands slightly forward and invite those hips to press forward. Make sure your biceps are involved here in this movement to not drop any weight to your low spine. Allow your hips to sway side to side. Once you're ready, return to a neutral spine tabletop as we find 3 cat and dogs. Then we're gonna come into our down dog. Once you're ready, full inhale, drop your belly. Scoop your shoulders back, full breath. Exhale, sigh it out as you press away from your mat. Curve that spine, you got it. Press away through all extremities, even the tops of your feet. Inhale, peel those shoulders open, frame the chest, look up, drop the belly, tilt the tailbone, you've got it. Exhale, tuck in your chin, round your spine. One more. Full inhale. And full exhale, find your cat. Beautiful. Once you're ready, return to a neutral spine. Hands only will reach forward. We're coming in for a chest opener. Allow your chest to release down to the mat. Ground down through your palms. Allow those hips to remain right on top of the knees. Press through the tops of the feet as well. You got it. Take a deep inhale. Full exhale. 2 more, just like that. Full inhale. And full exhale. Full inhale. Full exhale. Next inhale, ground down through your palms. Lift the forearms, lift the chest. Walk the hands right underneath your shoulders once again. And sway your hips side to side. Now feel free to skip it or allow the top of the right palm to ground down onto the mat. Switch it up, release right arm down, right palm down, and flip the left hand. Apply as much or as little pressure as you like. We are just getting ready for the support that we're going to need on our wrists once we press our hips up and back into a down dog. Now today's theme, today's mantra is going to be open. We're going to be open to poses that maybe we haven't tried. Open to emotions that might rise from these poses. Release, bringing the left palm to ground down onto the mat. So when you're having a hard time, inhale, open. Right knee hugs in towards the right side. Now, kick towards the glute. Create a circle now with your knee. We're going to find some hip openers. We're going to find some chest openers. When we're experiencing some hip openers, emotions can rise up. Release right knee down onto the mat. Shift your weight side to side, finding weight even on both knees. Then engage the left knee, pull it towards the side. Heel kicks towards the glutes as we point that knee, creating a circle now with our left knee. Chest openers are also difficult and challenging. But today we're just going to allow ourselves to accept. We're going to be open to receiving. Release the left knee down onto the mat. Shift your hips back towards the heels. Open those knees wide, toe touching. Arms reach towards the front of your mat. Release chin, ear, either right or left or brow onto the mat. Let it go. At this moment, take 2 breaths here to connect with your child's pose. It can be an engaged child's pose with your forearms lifted, or it can be a restorative pose with your forearms down. Find any space that works for you and take your deep full inhale, full exhale. Another full deep breath just like that. Let me hear it. Beautiful. Full exhale. If your forearms are down on the mat, lift them, grasping onto your palms. Lift your brow off the mat. Hug those knees in. Tuck your toes. Shift your hips up and back. Find your down dog. This is our very first down dog of today's practice. So let's go through a little bit of alignment. Look at your palms and make sure it is that index pointing forward, not the middle finger. Beautiful. Now the pits of the elbows hug, press towards the front of the room. Your shoulders hug up towards the ears and peel them back so the biceps are behind the ears. Beautiful. Bend the knees as much as is needed and wag that tailbone up in the air here. That allows your chest to press down towards the mat. Shake your head, yes. Shake it, no. And very last thing, release the heels onto the mat. Now it is not so important for the heels to be down on the mat as it is for your shoulder blades to be engaged and for your tailbone to be pressing up and back. Imagine you are an upside down. You are a mountain and your tailbone is the highest peak. Shine the highest peak. Beautiful. Full inhale. Full exhale. Heels high, knees low. Step, walk, or jump your way towards the top of the mat. Find your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. Last one, inhale, half lift. This time bend your knees, dip your hips, arms reach up, chair. Look up, reach up, extended mountain. And exhale, melt your arms back behind you. Settle into your mountain at the front of the mat. We're going to take one breath together here before we start our sun salutation. So once you're ready, inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, draw a line through heart center. Take a pause. Remember her mantra, open. What is your purpose for showing up on the mat today? Now, the sole purpose of sun salutations is to get our heart rate going. So it is extremely important for you to match your breath with the movement. Allow your breath to be as long as needed or as short as needed in order for it to match your practice. Follow along. You'll see what I mean. Inhale. Find yourself in a forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Find the full straight spine. Exhale, find your chair right away. Inhale, presses your way into an extended mountain. Exhale, releases your arms right next to you, mountain. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, join me, chair. Inhale, root to rise, extended mountain. And exhale, mountain. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Find your full breath here. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Bend your knees. Reach or wrap your forearms around one another. Now we're going to go ahead and put it all together, including our chaturanga, as we transition from the top of our mat to the back of our mat. Feel free to skip the chaturanga section, the push-up, and press your hips up and back into a down dog at any moment. As well as feel free to bring the shins down towards the mat and experience a child's pose and restorative pose. Once you're ready, everybody release your limbs, let everything go. We're going to allow each vertebrae to stack as we find our mountain pose, and we're going to start from there. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, everybody, let's find our chair. Here we go. Inhale, root to rise, extended mountain, turn up the knees. Exhale, forward fold, turn up the knees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, ground down through your palms, find your way back, walk back, step back, jump back, whatever gets you there, let's do it. Plank. Now, the first time we do the modification all together. Knees come down, tops of the feet press into the mat. Exhale, elbows hug in towards the side, find your way all the way down to the mat. Inhale, find your cobra tail, and peel those shoulders up off the mat. Low cobra. Exhale, forehead down onto the mat. Let's press our way back into a plank. Shift back into a tabletop. Tuck your toes. Tailbone presses up and back. Down dog. Beautiful. Full inhale. Matching exhale. Once more. Full inhale. Matching exhale. Heels high, knees low. Step, walk or jump your way towards the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let's find our chair. Inhale, root to rise. And exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, ground down through your palms. walk, step, jump your way back, plank. This time, knees lifted. Exhale, halfway down the mat. Inhale, peel your shoulders open, up dog. Exhale, find your down dog. Let it go. Now at this moment, I want you to take time and space and consider which one are you going to do, your knees down or your knees lifted. If there's any pain in your low back, please, please, please practice with your knees down on the mat. Once you're ready, Surya Namaskar B. Right leg presses back behind this three-legged dog. Exhale, hug it in towards the chest. Ground down the right foot. Inhale, lift the chest off the thigh, reach forward. Press off the left foot, forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chair. Inhale, root to rise. You got it. You're strong. Exhale, swan dive with a straight spine. Beautiful, everybody. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, ground down through the palms. Invite the right leg to press back behind you. Spark your toes and ground down. Now, connect your arms, your palms down to the mat and press your left leg back behind you. Three-legged dog. Release the left foot if you like. Shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, find your down dog. You got it. Remember, this is exactly what we want. Labored breath. Full inhale. Heart pumping. One more. Heel high. Left leg presses back behind you. Hug it in towards the chest. Ground it down. Inhale. Lift. Runner's lunge. Press off the right toes. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale. Half lift. Beautiful. You already know where we're going. Find chair. Inhale. Root to rise. Extended mountain. And exhale. Swan dive. Forward fold. Inhale. Half lift. And exhale, ground down through both palms. Find the left leg to press back behind you. Bend into the right knee. Ground down through your palms. Invite the right leg to press back behind you. Three-legged dog. Ground it down. Shift your shoulders forward. Plank. Exhale, everybody. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Everybody bring your knees down. Press your hips back. Find a child's pose. 2 breaths. 1 more deep inhale. And full exhale. If you're in our down dog, come down to your knees. Find child's pose. Now, child's pose. Inhale, rock onto your fingertips. Walk your way over towards the right side of the mat. And exhale, press forehead. And both shoulders down towards the mat. We want to feel that stretch all the way from the left pinky to the left hip. You got it. Full inhale. Full exhale. 1 more. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, rock onto your fingertips. Exhale, walk through center. Inhale, lift your chest off the mat if it's not already, and walk your way towards the left side of the room as you exhale. Ground down through your brow, maybe right here on the mat if you did so on the left, on the right. Now bring your attention to that right pinky. Do you feel the stretch all the way from the right pinky to the right hip? Full inhale, let me hear it. Full exhale, let it go. Inhale, rock onto your fingertips, walk through center. This time, shift forward. Find your tabletop, shake it out. And once you're ready, find some water if you like, and return to a down dog once you're ready. We're gonna add our warriors 1, warrior 2. Opportunity for us to open up the hips, back down on the mat. Beautiful. Are you ready? Find your down dog. Right leg presses back behind you. Stack the right hip on top of the left hip. Bend your knee. Give your opposite glute a couple kicks. And using momentum or not, sweep the right knee past the left knee. Hung it in towards your chest and ground it down. Beautiful. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Find your crescent lunge. Stack the heel on top of the toes. And into that front knee. Biceps behind the ears. For 5, 4. Remember, your left knee can always come down to the mat. Remember, keep those toes tucked. Beautiful. Now, if you're ready, elbows come towards the sides. Cactus arms. Shine your chest up towards the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2. Both hands come down to the mat. Press off your left toes. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let's find our chair. Allow your hands to draw a line through heart center. Look right. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee as we try to reach that palm right at heart center. Dip your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2. Find your way through center. Root to rise. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Listen carefully. Right leg presses back behind you. Now release all 5 toes. Bend into that left knee. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Now, draw a line through heart center, settle in. If you drop the left knee, drop the right knee down on the mat. Otherwise, stay where you were for 5, 4, 3, 2. Find your cactus arms if you did so, and your back bend. You got it. Release both hands down to the mat. Listen carefully. Drop the right heel, pivot on the left heel. Let's turn to look towards the right side of the room. Now, your toes should be closer than your heels. Feels like a little pigeon toe. Inhale, find the mat. Let's have a half lift. Beautiful. Now, first thing to do, tuck in your chin and walk those palms right in between your hands. Right in between your feet. Once you're ready, spin those hands around. Shake your head out. Try and see if you can reach forehead to the mat. Now remember, the outer edge of the foot is involved. Major weight is on the heel, not the toes. Are you grounded? Trust, you won't fall back. Forehead to the mat for 5. You got it. 4. You're close. 3. Last 2. Last inhale. And exhale. Find your final expression. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring those palms right underneath your eyesight once again. Press your way into a half lift. Now we're going to pivot once again on that left heel. Press the toes to face forward. Look forward. Coming into our warrior 1. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Bend into that front knee. You got it. You can stay here with the biceps right next to your ears, or you can draw a line through heart center. Whatever works for you today, yogi, works for me. Bend into that front knee. You got it. Pressing through the outer edge of the right foot. You're strong. 5, 4, 3, 2. Release both hands down to the mat. Press off the right toes forward, full at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, ragdoll. Let it go. This is your recovery space. We're going to do the matching set on the other side. You got it. Sway side to side if you like to. Shake out your head. Let it go. Make sure your torso is completely released. Round down through the soles of the foot. Beautiful. Once you're ready, inhale, half lift. Exhale, find your chair right away. Draw a line through heart center this time. Look to the left side of the room. Left elbow, right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Find your twist. You got it. 5, 4, dip your hips. 3, 2, inhale through center, root to rise. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend your knees generously. Step the left leg back behind you. Beautiful. Runner's lunge. Now drop the right heel in line with the left. Find your hands over to the left side of the room. Pivot on your right heel now, forward fold. You got it. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, find those hands to reach towards the middle of your mat. Now, you want to make sure your toes are light and your weight rocks back towards your heels. You got it. Now inhale, reach the crown towards the mat for 5, 4, 3, final expression 2. Everybody inhale, half lift. Exhale, pivot on that right heel, frame forward once again. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Find your warrior 1 on the right side. You got it. Press through the outer edge of the left foot. Draw a line through center if you did so on the other side. Remember, the shoulders stay heel open. Keep that core engaged. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Both hands come down to the mat. Press the left leg, right leg back behind you. 3-legged dog. Let it go. Exhale, chaturanga, everybody. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg presses back behind you. Stack the left hip on top of the right. Bend the heel. Try and see if you can touch opposite glute. Now using momentum, hugging the knee to grasp the right, and then towards the chest. Ground down. Beautiful. Drop the right heel. Pivot on the left toes. Finding standing splits. Inhale, half lift. Listen carefully. You can use your strap at this moment and grab onto it. Then exhale, forward fold. Allow those shoulders to release and peel open. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up. Release the spine, let it go. Bend into that front knee as you pivot on that left heel. Inhale, arms reach up, warrior 1. Open up, warrior 2. This is it. This is the last pose, warrior 2. Commit, bend into that front knee. Press through the outer edge for 5. Imagine somebody's pulling at your arms. 4, 3, feel that intensity. 2, and both hands cartwheel down to the mat. Press off your right toes, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. Allow your feet to come wide. Mat edges width. Heels closer now, toes fan out. Vinyasa. Feel free to practice your throw at this moment if you're trying that. Do any inversions. We won't be here for long, and this is our only Vinyasa swap pose. You've got it. Once you're ready, ground down through your palms, hips press up towards the sky. Find those feet closer towards one another. Inhale, half lift. Bend both knees. Press the left leg back behind you. Beautiful. Release the left heel and pivot on the right toes now. You got it. We're turning towards the left side of the room once again. Forward fold. Find your inhale, half lift. This time, you can find that bind once again here. And your low back. And exhale, forward fold. Now, if you'd rather do a spinal rinse, then take turns landing your right hand down on the mat and lifting up your left. And landing your left hand on the mat and lifting up your right. You can also find your hand towards opposite foot and find this twist in this space here. Whatever works for you. If I have any people who work on inversions, let me see you land that crown on the mat. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly coming out. Find that straight spine. Pivot on that left heel. Find yourself to frame forward once again. On that right heel. Inhale, arms reach up. And this time, open up, warrior 2 to the left side of the room. You got it. We want the left foot back behind us. Focus. Both hands press away from the body. Bend into that front knee. Imagine you are peeling that mat in half with the soles of your foot. You are strong. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Both hands cartwheel down to the mat. Right leg presses back behind you. 3-legged dog. Round it down to the mat. Inhale, heels high, knees low, step, walk, jump towards the top of your mat. Allow your glutes to come down. Allow yourself to release the spine down on the mat. Soles of the feet press right next to the hips. And once you're ready, press those hips towards the sky. You got it. Slowly release your tailbone down. And as you exhale, hips press up. Inhale, slowly release the spine down. One last time. Beautiful. Release the spine down to the mat. Soles of the feet press into one another. Supta Baddha Konasana. Invite your hands, one at heart center, one at belly. Monitor your breathing. We're going to start to slow down now. Bringing the music a little bit lower. Allowing our eyelids to start to grow heavy. Once you're ready, bring those knees to hug towards one another. Right heel presses up towards the sky. Bend at the knee. Reach the heel towards 2 inches. Release it 2 inches below the left knee. Now you can stay here trying to bring your heel closer to your glute. Or you can find that right hand through that loop, that keyhole, and reach 2 inches below the knee. Once you have that contact, then shoulders release down onto the mat as you hug in that left knee and towards your chest. We're just allowing ourselves now to wind down. So feel free to let your eyes grow heavy. Allow any movement, sway side to side. We've got about, 4 minutes left? 6 minutes left. You got plenty of time here. Now, if you've been with us, I believe in session 3, we experienced hip openers like pigeon. This is gonna be the modified version of pigeon. So if you were having a hard time keeping both hips lifted, but this is a good modification here. We allow gravity to give us a hand. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and switch it up. But first, flex your toes and flex your heel, right leg up the wall. And bend at the knee, switch it up. Left leg presses up towards the sky. We bend at the knee, reaching the left heel right on top of the right thigh. This may be enough for you as you work the heel closer towards the hip and applying slight pressure in the left knee. Or feel free to join me with that left hand right through the keyhole as we reach for opposite webbing. Shoulders come down to the mat first, and then we hug in that knee. You should really feel that left hip opening, maybe even slight pinching sensation. You should never work through any pain. Discomfort is okay. Sometimes your body is not used to moving a certain way. You're experiencing certain poses. However, you should never push past any pain. Instead, back on out, find your breath, and maybe next time you'll be able to have access to a little bit more depth. Beautiful. Once you're ready, release the right heel down onto the mat. Flex the left heel up towards the sky, left leg up the wall. And invite now both knees in towards the chest. Imagine you are sitting on a chair. Imagine this right here is our chair. We want to keep those knees stacked on top of the hips. Beautiful. The arms come out wide. Palms ground down. Now, using only our core, drop the knees over to the right with very much control. Beautiful. If your opposite shoulder peels up off the mat, then go ahead and ground it down and keep those knees bent. Beautiful. We never, never, never compromise alignment for death. Death will come with time, will come with air, with breath, with practice. There's no need to push past the present. Find your knees to hug in through center. And exhale, release those knees over to the left side of the room. Now remember, right shoulder stays grounded down to the mat. Beautiful. You can even look towards the right side of the room to invite an extra neck stretch. Allow your eyes to slowly start to feel heavy. Those muscles around your eyes, they start to release. Knees come in through center. Find those heels to press up to the sky. Ask for the very last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and let it all go. Arms come wide, feet come wide, toes fall out. Let it go. Just like Warrior 2, every single space of your body was engaged. Every single muscle in your arm engaged. Even your pinky was engaged. The outer edges, everything engaged. Just like that, allow every single area that is grounded to the mat, that is touching the mat, to just release. Let it go. Beautiful. Allow the mat to catch you. Allow it to be there for you. And we stay here in our most vulnerable, still pose. With open arms, open heart, open chest, open hips. Open to receive. Imagine this now, right here. What are you feeling? What are you experiencing now? Emotions rise up. On your next exhale, let it go. You say, Claudia, I feel a little emotional. I feel like crying. I say, let it go. Let that feeling pass. Let it be. Let that teardrop come. Let whatever emotion and unresolved issues are still rising up now, let them be. It's okay. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel mad. It's okay to feel nothing. It's okay. Say that to yourself. It's okay. That being the very first movement, embrace the movement and allow your hands to float, your toes to reach up towards the sky, your knees to hug in, yourself to rock and roll. However you get there, find yourself into a seated pose facing the front mirror for our last breath together. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, lion's breath. The soul that resides within me bows down to each and every single one of you. Namaste. Yogis, thank you so much once again for coming and joining today in our Mindful Mornings. This is our 6th session and we are going strong. Some of you guys may be feeling like, yes, I can do this. Some of you may be seeing your biceps or maybe seeing some changes in your emotions, in your attitude. I am just so happy that you decided to join us today. If you are on YouTube, please give us a like, subscribe, leave us a comment down below. There is a Brittany Howard CD that if you have not heard of her, please, you have to. Whoever is the first one to comment really takes it. So make sure and comment. We'll be in contact with you. If you're on Facebook Live, share with all your friends. Every single thing, every single YouTube video will be archived in our YouTube channel. And we are featured by the Citizen Live. Thank you once again to my producer, Shaylin H. Brady. My name is Claudia H. Brady. See you next week. See you tomorrow. What am I talking about?